So after a year of complete silence, Logan Paul finally addresses all the rumors and alleged allegations about him and his own NFT project, CryptoZoo.
Coffeezilla. I watched her 3-part series called Investigating Logan Paul's Biggest Scam.
I'm not going to the nitty gritty. Coffeezilla has already made a 3-part series on this, but what I'm going to make is the actual objective cap statements that Logan Paul finally makes in this video.
On this platform, you have successfully used my name for views and money. While your work used to be impartial, your addiction to clicks has clouded your judgment and you've made very real errors with very real repercussions.
Telling Coffeezilla that you are just using my name, defamation, all you're doing is putting a bad rep so you can get clout and views. We have to remember, folks, this is the same guy that used to run around and be a disgrace in Japan and then most notoriously known for that horrendous video. Logan, wasn't that all for clout?
I choose you!
If you were to do this right now in this day and age, you would be canceled for sure. For sure. And a lot of Andrew Tate videos before were like, hey, before that incident, you know, there wasn't a lot of fact checking. Now you have a team of people telling Logan Paul what to do and say, so there is a sense of public trust, so he can eventually regain his reputation.
For years of personal reform, going through trials and tribulations and busting my ass to evolve into a person that I can say I'm actually proud of.
Severe and continuous lapse in my judgment, and I don't expect to be forgiven. I'm simply here to apologize.
But how do you have a reputation to begin with after doing something that is so tone deaf? Can we just sit on that for a minute? The fact that he went around in a Pikachu outfit, running around Japan, and just, that was, you can't really come back from that, can you? Or do people forget? So the next portion is his own hired engineer, coder, developer for this crypto NFT project was a felon.
That he spent time in prison for multiple felonies, one for aggravated robbery, armed robbery at a liquor store, and the other for, surprise, obstructing the legal process.
He's pretty much a criminal. So did your team willingly knew that he had a bad track record and you hired a criminal? Whose fault is it really? Main person is Eddie Ibanez, where he was alleged to have a team of 50 developers to help create this project.
To be a professional con man that I have since learned fooled billionaires, the Mormon Church, the owner of the New York Yankees, and now me.
But in reality, it was only 3. Eventually ran away with $1.7 million in crypto, I would assume. And they are, what I would assume, is going through the whole legal prosecution. But the fact that he was able to fool this company and this company and this company, and now you yourself are also part of that list, where were the red flags and fire alarms in this whole scheme? And the fact that this pretty much doesn't really prove Coffeezilla wrong in any way. From him being an outsider and getting his own research and information, although it might be a skewed bias or trying to be a hit piece, so far is correct. So the last allegation that Logan Paul says to Coffeezilla is like, hey buddy, you haven't reached out to me until Christmas Eve.
The line was third request for comment. Yeah, not quite. This will be my 3rd time reaching out to you and your team. The first 2 times were through your manager, Jeff. The first 2 times were through your manager, Jeff. Okay, so the last time on Christmas Eve, after the fact,
go on his actual Twitter, he reached out to you in the Instagram DMs. I know you be checking those for all those. Anyways, I know you be checking those. And he DM'd you exactly almost 2 years ago, 2021, trying to get a response from you. And he didn't, so he had to go through your manager. And the most final part is, he's like, hey, CryptoZoo is still coming, 2023, 2024. But it is still in a work in progress. But why did it take a whole year, right? As well as a 3-part series for you to address this? A lot of people have lost their money in this. And there was no sense of, I messed up, I take full accountability. What it seems to me like, coming from a very outsider perspective of this, it's like, hey, I know everything that you're saying. 8% may or may not be true, but now I'm going to sue you for defamation. I'm like, you're a content creator. you get the content game. Your brother, Jake Paul, makes defamation pieces on Dana White all the time. You went to Japan. Can we not? Can we not? It comes from a place where, hey, I am taking no accountability for all the people that I quote unquote misled or just, I just ghosted. No, hey guys, I have an issues here. This is your entire Discord community that invested their hard-earned dollars. Nothing. No sorries, no apologies. The project is still coming. I'm working on it. But radio silence. Until Coffeezilla made a video about this. Cap or no cap, I don't know, bro. But to threaten someone over a video I'm gonna sue you, bro. And you yourself are a content creator. This just makes you look really bad. But let's scroll down the comments and see what he says. It's like hiring a team of former bank robbers to run a new bank you decided to open. Fascinating. Can you imagine threatening someone after scamming a bunch of investors? The part where he apologizes to all the victims and gives them their money back made me shed a tear. The fact that he thinks he's a victim is crazy. Yeah, anyways, I'm gonna be taking a break now from trying to be an Asian Coffeezilla, and I want to start getting real and talking about things that I'm passionate about, getting back into the content game and trying my best to be my most authentic self, holding my own self accountable, and people make mistakes. This is all a form of YouTube news and drama, but more content is coming. My name is Peter. You're watching Broke the Habit. I'm BTH Peter. Follow me on Instagram, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Deuces.